jungle. Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to this channel. So today's reading is going to be about your love life. This is going to be a very interesting reading because we are going to talk about all aspects of love, and we are going to see what kind of relationship is it that you are waiting or you're looking for, and how is it going to manifest for you in this year. Okay, so please go ahead, very intuitively pick the pile, do not rush. Okay, go ahead, pick the pile, and I will see you at your reading. Group number one, hello and welcome to your reading. So, if you chose the pile number one, like the picture, the first image, then this is going to be your reading. What I have done for each pile is that I have also picked up a master card so that we could, get a very precise story about your love life. And group number one, this is your master card for today, which is the star. Okay, all right. So first, we are going to talk about how your early life has been. Then we'll go to your present, and then we go to your future, and we'll see what kind of messages that come up for you. So for my group number one, your childhood has been very traumatic. You've had like a very traumatic childhood. Okay, you are someone who, you know, it's like there's a feeling of being left out, there's a feeling of growing up too fast or maturing too fast. This is one energy that I'm picking up for you. uh, you may also have gone through, like in your early teenage years, right? You may have been through some kind of a bad company. You may have met some really, bad people. Like you would have met people who always have put you down. So you have had a very intense life. Okay, you've had a very intense connection throughout your life. So what love is, how love is supposed to be, how that should be reciprocated, this is something that you really have not experienced. So currently we're still talking about your past. Okay, so love is something that you were always unaware of. You really, it's like there is so much of trauma inbuilt, there is so much of external uh, abuse, or there is some kind of disturbance that has kind of taken you away from the entire reality of love. Okay, so it's like even if you want to receive love, there was a point in your life where you could not, because you really did not know what love is. Correct. So it's like anybody that you met, or you kind of just used to feel that they are here to get something out of you, or they are here to take something out of you. Okay, so this is an energy that I kind of see that you are somebody who gives away a lot. So you have this very giving energy, right? So you may have kind of given away a lot of money. You would have given away, you know your job offers, or you have given away something, okay, that is very important to you, that could have actually made your life. So sacrifices, you are someone who knows how to make sacrifices. You have sacrificed a lot, and I think somewhere right now that energy is kind of stopped, right? Like there is some kind of a realization that has happened within you, that you kind of know that you don't really need to do so much. Correct, because people who are taking from you, they are going to continue to take, and there is a supply that you have kind of cut off, and you are taking a step back, and you are kind of watching from a distance, right? Like what this person is doing, or you're kind of making those kind of decisions. Now you're making very bold decisions. You kind of are maturing, you're moving into a more uh, empowering energy, right? Like now you have done so much, and that so much that you have done is kind of burdening you now, because there is no exchange of energy, right? There is no give and take, it's only give. Okay, but what I can see for you is that you definitely have this very bright light within you. You keep shining, right? Just like the star. So, and there is something very different about you, okay? About this group. It's like even the universe somewhere kind of connects with you, but it's just that I can see that, like, someone is very upset with God, or someone's very upset with the divine, right? So this kind of an energy, okay? So right now, all those, those complaints or that sadness that you have mentioned, right, to the universe or to God, like, why me? Why this is happening with me? Or why should it always be me? Okay, why should I always get hurt? Why can't I get this kind of love in my life? Why can't I just for once get someone who is going to love me? Or it's like you want to really experience what true love is. Okay, what love can do, what kind of sacrifice. So that experience, which is very intense, this is something that you are actually waiting for in your life. Okay, but what when I see this card, when I see the star card, what I'm really picking up is a lot of trauma. There's a very beautiful connection with the universe, with the divine, that is definitely there. So I can see that you are somebody who has a lot of faith in God. Okay, but this is a very traumatic life. This is absolutely a life that you did not deserve, you did not ask for, but I think in a lot of ways it was just poured onto you. Okay, and now somewhere you are trying to fight back, and it is like taking a lot out of you, but you are still trying. Okay, the trying energy is still there. All right, so if this resonated with you, group number one, then this is your reading. Let's go ahead and pick up some tarot for you. All right. So we have the Page of Cups. You have the Two of Wands, Three Pentacles, you have the Eight of Swords. Okay. You have the Chariot. And you have the Eight of Wands. Alright. Bottom of the deck, we have the Sun. Alright. So for my group number one, so what I'm picking up for you is that you are someone who you may have recently met someone that you really like. Okay, so currently in your energies, what I'm picking up is that there is a lot of overthinking that is happening right now. Okay, there is a very deep thought that you're gone into. There is some kind of, like choosing pathways. There is, or choosing what world, or you're kind of choosing your path, right? Like what path you want to take in life, what it is that you want to do. There is some kind of a very intense energy of you choosing what you want to do in life. Okay, having said that, you are somebody who is very intuitive, you are very emotional. So there is kind of, you're kind of heart taking over your mind. So you kind of have this innocence in you. Okay, you are somebody who has this innocence in you. You kind of, lot of times, you leave things up to God, and you do not really uh, try to do take things in your hand, right? Like if someone has done something to you, you do not go back and take revenge. What you do is you let it go. So there is an energy of letting go. There is an energy of you kind of overthinking as to what you want to do, what you don't want to do. There is also something that you are going to leave behind, or something that you are planning to leave behind. Okay, this can be a person, this can be somebody like a family member, a person, your spouse, or someone like that. Okay, the spouse energy, I kind of just instantly picked it up. It's not very strong, but this can be for a very few people over here. All right, So this is something that I'm picking up for you. It's like, there is this energy which is kind of renewed, that it is changed, okay? And it's like even you are trying to like it's more of moving into the unknown. So you're someone who is kind of moving into a space where even you don't know where the road is taking you, but you're going, okay? And this thing that you're doing, right, moving into the unknown, this energy, okay, this is what is going to bring you balance. This is what is going to bring you teachings in life, okay? If you see, you have the 7 and then you have the 3, which makes it 9, right? So which basically tells us that this is a very fiery energy in you that's also somewhere activated. So that person that you were before, that very quiet, letting it go and not saying anything, not saying much, this is basically getting renewed. And now even the universe is telling you that now you have to walk, you have to move towards a life that is meant for you, okay? So there is definitely a very strong push towards moving towards something. So this could be related to your destiny. This is definitely related to your wealth, okay? Something related to money, starting something of your own, or you kind of have some kind of a business. Okay, this could be related to something related to finance, right? You're doing something financially, some kind of investment, some kind of yeah. There's a very entrepreneurial energy over here. So this is something that you're doing, but there is also an overthinking that is happening over here in your current moment. Okay, so because of this energy that you are currently into, it's kind of a lot of people around you are kind of misunderstanding you. Okay, they kind of think that you're doing something else, which is really not the case, but you are kind of completely focused over other things in life, right? And somewhere I'm also picking up on this energy that you are going to a deeper extent of life, okay? You are someone who is kind of touching the depths of life. You are not that shallow person that people think that you are, or that you used to show. Okay, now you are actually showing your true self. You are someone who's kind of, you want people to know now, right, that no one can mess with you, no one can BS you, okay? So this is definitely something that I'm picking up for you. And somewhere I am picking up that you kind of have moved from a very heartbreak kind of an energy, from a very isolated energy to a new energy, okay? Even you within yourself, you may kind of feel that you're a very new person. There are new things that are happening to you. And this kind of a very nice energy, okay? Something that is very unknown, something that has never been told to us. It's not that it's unknown subconsciously, but consciously it's like we are taught all of our life, right? Like, this is how life should be, this is what you need to do, this is what happens, things like that. But now for a fact, that that is not the case, and you're moving into a very renewed energy. And this is where your love life is going to begin, okay? So let's go ahead and pick up more cards for you. So I'm going to first pick up this wealth deck for you, because finances are definitely something that is showing up. Okay. We have financial freedom. You can see. Okay. So the message in the card says, your soul knows the path to financial freedom. Listen to your soul's guidance and trust your inner wisdom. All right. Let's see what else do we have. Let go of attachment to money outcomes. Okay. Be patient with growth. Find value in every penny. And we have innovative ideas. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have money harmony. All right. So, group number one, yes, as I was already telling you, that you are someone who is moving to some kind of finances, there is some kind of investment, more like an entrepreneur kind of an energy. Okay, so you are going to make a lot of money. So, this is something that I've actually picked up when I was even pulling your cards. So, if you look at this card, we have these seven turtles, right? Like they're standing on top of each other. So this also basically means to building your own wealth. Okay, because and somewhere in your house you should have a turtle kept, like something related to feng shui. Okay, so if you do, like if you have like a glass turtle and kind of put it, keep it in the water, right? You know, right? Like no, normally that's what people do. They kind of buy this turtle and then they kind of soak it, or they drench in the water, and then you kind of need to change the water every day. Okay, that's a feng shui technique to kind of attract money. So this is something that you would have in your house or at your workspace. The message for you over here is basically to clean your space. Okay, this is somewhere related to your house, or this is related to your home. If you have a home office, or if you have your own company, if you have your own space, then make it a habit to and energize it every day, because money is energy. Okay, how you put efforts in your work, what kind of thinking, what kind of thought process, everything that you are focused on right now is attracting you wealth. So you are somewhere over there where you're attracting a lot of wealth. um, it's going to be like somewhere 2 to 3 years down the line, you will kind of feel that you're financially free. I think you're almost getting there, right? Because there is a very strategic plan. This is something that you have kind of always wanted in your life, and you're working towards it, and this is definitely going to happen. Okay, now this is very interesting because we kind of picked this up. I wanted to do a very precise, detailed love reading, and for group number one, for you, kind of finances have come out. I kind of feel that your love life is going to be very interesting. Okay, because somewhere this is going to be connected to your wealth as well. Okay, there is no past energy, like I don't see like there is somebody coming from your past or something like that, but this is a very new energy that you're moving into. So over here, your goal is kind of right now focused on money, and you are going to prosper in your love life. Okay, and this is somewhere connected to your wealth. Now there are two parts of the story over here. Not two, it's actually just one. So you kind of have met someone new. This is a very new energy that I'm picking up for this group. Okay, you may have in the recent times, like in the recent 4 to 5 months, 8 months, or even a year. Okay, a year is not a very long time. Okay, it's very recent. You may have kind of met someone, okay, that you were kind of you kind of were in love with this person, but then right now the focus is not completely towards them, because your focus is right now towards money. Okay, but this person is kind of in their waiting energy, or they're kind of waiting for some kind of a response, some kind of an effort, right? There is something that even they want from you. Okay, so it's like the story is like there's a woman who is waiting, and you are kind of just working, and she's also doing her own thing, and you're also doing your own thing. Okay, so there is a gap that is being built. So you both are working on your own selves, you both are doing what needs to be done, and this is what is kind of going to get you both together. Okay, this is not like a very, I'm not going to say very strong. This is definitely a very subtle energy, but it is definitely there. So, in the next 1 year, let's say that if you achieve your financial freedom or anything related to your business or your finances, then I think you are going to go ahead and ask this person to marry you. Okay, but for right now, your focus is merely on your wealth. You kind of want to, you don't want to kind of feel shortage, right? Like you don't want to feel that feeling of not having enough, so you want to have enough so that others also can benefit or profit from it. But just remember one thing, this is for you, that the more and more money that you're going to make in this life, right, it's like you're going to share it with a lot of people, because there is this very strong energy of sharing. Okay, so it's like your wealth, it is going to kind of rotate. So there are a lot of people that are going to also take from you. You are also going to somewhere willingly give it away, okay? And because you have this tendency of making money and sharing it with other people, with family members, okay, that kind of energy, there is somebody who's going to come and she's like going to have her own thing, she's going to have her own thing going on, she's going to have her own money and her own stuff like that. And this is something that you both are going to collaborate on, okay? So you both are kind of going to discuss about finances. You're going to like have something very separate of your own, like just the both of you, okay? And that kind of money is going to be very different from what you're making today, okay, or what you're trying to build today. So that is a very futuristic energy that I kind of see. So for today, what you're focusing on, just focus on that, okay? Just focus on that, and let's go ahead and pick up another deck. Let me go and pick those cards. All right. You have the moon. You have the wheel of fortune. You have the two of wands. So you got the two of wands again, which is basically a very overthinking energy. You have the four of swords. You have the seven of cups, okay, and you have the ten of wands. Bottom of the deck, you have the hermit energy, okay? Okay. Emotions, intuition, that is definitely on the rise for this group, okay? There is a lot of overthinking. See, your times are changing right now, okay? So according to your love life, okay, you are currently just there, you have met someone, or you are kind of approaching with a proposal, okay? There is definitely something that you want, but you need to clear out all the bad energy first, all right? Anything that is coming from your past, you kind of need to let that go, and you need to let this new energy enter your life, okay? I kind of, when I was pulling out the cards, I kind of picked up this energy where a lot of your fortune, right, like your luck, it is kind of somewhere coming in with this person. So when you kind of meet this person, you will feel this very intense energy of, good things happening in your life, you being like a very happy person. You'll feel like the times are changing, and you kind of take a lot of inspiration from this person, okay? So this is something that I'm very, it's like a very beautiful energy, because it's moving towards positivity, right? And this is something you kind of resonate with. This is the kind of life partner or person that you've always dreamt of or you wanted. But here's the thing, right? There can possibly some kind of distance right now, like you may not be talking a lot, because your focus is somewhere else, okay? So this is something that I'm picking up for you, but then this is a very nice energy to be in, because somewhere you both are connected, but then you kind of feel that the connection is losing, or it's like kind of going away. Okay, you kind of feel that you're losing out on this person, and it's like, this, it's like, it's not a very difficult energy, but it's like things are becoming difficult for you, right? Something like that. And this can also kind of be related to, yeah, so that's what I'm picking up, right? Like you're waiting, this person is kind of waiting, and even you are kind of waiting for this thing to happen, where you both can come together, where you can have a life, okay, this kind of union. that is what you want, but there is a lot of overthinking, there's a lot of work that needs to first be done. So whatever your past energies are, see, there's also an energy that I'm picking up for people over here who could possibly be married. Now this is definitely for someone who is like, if you're in a third party kind of a situation, what is very clear over here is that you don't want to maybe be in this kind of situation anymore in your married life or something like that, correct? But then you kind of need to move from it. Okay, you kind of need to break free and you kind of need to move into your next energy. Okay, this person who's there waiting for you, who's very intuitive, who's very playful, you kind of need to move into their energy. Okay, what I'm going to tell you right now is that you are overthinking a lot because there is some kind of a thought that this person may leave you, or you may leave this person or something like that. So there is this energy of a breakup, okay, that you kind of think that, you kind of feel that in case if this energy breaks up, like if it goes away, it may never happen again. Okay, so something like that. So this is what is kind of happening. Let's go ahead and pick some more messages for you. And there is something related to stress right now. So you may be someone who is very stressed out in life. You may kind of be feeling that, life is taking over your mental health. So please take care of that. Okay. So we have nothingness. We have rebirth. This is the new energy that I was talking about. Oops. We have comparison. Oh God. Okay. See, the cards are just falling for you. Let's go ahead and see what has fallen. And bottom of the deck, we have past lives. I'm just going to pick up all the cards that just fell because this somewhere is going to give you a message. So you have nothingness, we have rebirth, comparison, then we have friendliness, we have healing, ordinariness, we have change, we have completion, we have laziness, and we have the lovers. Okay, and bottom of the deck we have past lives. All right, so for my group number one, you're moving into a very different energy. As the reading started, that's what I have been telling you all. So there is this very intense change that is coming into your life. Okay, a very very intense change. So what you kind of need to do at this moment is you need to kind of be still. You need to bring some kind of stillness in you. You kind of need to become a little spiritual. So spirituality is already on the card, so you kind of may be already a spiritual person, but right now there's a lot of healing that is going on, which also means that you're going to leave your old or your past relationships behind, which is very important for this connection to take place, right, with the other person. Okay, yeah, so you're kind of moving into some kind of an unknown place because telling you, right, nothingness. See, so this card is actually blank. Okay, it's black. There is nothing in this card. There is no iconography, there is no picturization, there is absolutely nothing. Okay, so there is one cycle, or it's like you're kind of moving into this energy where you're kind of feeling like a new person. You're also kind of feeling complete. So whenever you meet this new love of yours, right, the person that you have recently met, this actually, I'm not getting like an energy where you're going to meet someone new. This is an energy that you already know. You may have met someone in the recent past, okay, and you kind of want to be with this person, but your focus is somewhere else. Okay, so you kind of have rebirth and you have completion. Okay, so this person has kind of awakened something within you, okay, has brought some kind of an awareness, because of which this transformation of, or this kind of change has happened in your life. You kind of are moving into an energy of, a very ordinariness, correct? So it's like you don't want that hi-fi, that very noisy kind of a lifestyle anymore. You kind of see the beauty in nature, you kind of see the abundance in being quiet, in just enjoying peace and mindfulness, correct? So this is possibly a current energy, because your focus, you see this guy, he's just in the garden, right? He's enjoying everything, there is no attachment towards anything, okay? So this is what I'm kind of feeling, this is what I'm getting for you. And change, okay, this is change. So there is something that is recently changed in your life, and this is what is kind of attracting your love life, okay? This is the Lovers card, okay? And then bottom of the deck we had the Soulmate. So a lot of you over here, or for this group, we kind of have a very strong soulmate connection, okay? If you are somebody who has been into previous relationships, if you have been divorced once, or if you're going through something like that, then please understand that is not your soulmate. That is just a very consequential or a very transactional relationship that you have had. Now, from this time onwards, what you're going to do, what you're going to focus on, or whatever this change that has happened in your life, right? This is what in its reality is actually going to get you your true love, or it is going to show you what a soulmate is, okay? What life is, what love is going to look like for you. So this is an energy which is very unknown, but it's a very beautiful energy, because I kind of see you both are building something together, okay? So this is going to be a very fulfilling energy in your life. So you're going to kind of feel that this is something that you've always wanted, and it can even be much better than what you're thinking, okay? So yeah, so this is an energy. I also kind of want to pick this deck and see what messages that we have for you. We have romance, we have butterfly, which basically signifies new beginnings, okay? It's like, you know how the butterfly life is, right? First it's in a cocoon, it becomes a caterpillar, and then something something, and then it becomes a butterfly. Okay, I'm not very good at science. Long distance, right? So you both kind of window, and we have adventure. All right, bottom of the deck we have boundaries. All right, so for my group number 1, this is a very beautiful energy. So this is an energy of change, this is an energy of becoming someone new, transformation, okay? A very loving energy, and this is a very transformative. So this time that you're currently in is a very transformative time that you are in, okay? So this is what I'm going to tell you is enjoy every moment of it, because this time once changes, you're kind of going to move into a very different space, you're going to move into a very different life. So everything that is happening right now is actually preparing you so that you can sustain what's coming for you, okay? It should not drive you crazy, or it should not, you should not lose out on that, right? Because sometimes when things get too good, you kind of can't believe it, right? That's how humans are, we cannot really believe it, and we kind of try to ruin things, okay? So love is already on the cards for you. I think it's just a matter of time, since you're going to ask this person to marry you, and you will definitely get there. And if you have reached this video, then just go ahead and ask this person, because I think it's going to be a very life changing decision for them as well, because it's like they are someone who's kind of waited, okay, for you for quite some time, and you have kind of ignored, and you have kind of like, always done what you want to do, but that behavior needs to change, or it is going to change. If you want to be with this person, then just remember that a lot of things are going to change for you, because that person, whoever this person is, can be someone who is very spiritual, they are very They may have been someone who's very kind as well, but they are in their own energy. Okay, they kind of connect very deeply with the universe, and this is something even is happening to you. So you're also kind of learning things from them. You may not admit it, but this is something that I'm seeing for you. Okay, so yeah, group number one, this was your reading. I hope you did resonate and enjoy it. And if you did, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel because it is absolutely free and it doesn't cost you money. And I will see you in my next video. Group number two, hello and welcome to your reading. So, if you chose the second pile where you could see there is a forest and there is this ray of sunlight that is falling, okay, or that is yeah, that's falling in the forest, right? Then this is going to be your reading. So the master card that I have picked up for you, I've picked up master cards for all the piles, and this is going to be for you. You have the magician. Okay, so you are someone who is kind of a very strong manifester. You are someone who has always, it's like, you know how to manifest things in your life, whether it's wealth, whether it's a family, whether it's marriage, or whatever it is. Okay, and your partner or the love of your life, right, the man or the woman, they also are going to be, this is actually a very very spiritual energy that I'm picking up over here for this group. So you and your spouse, okay, or the person that you are going to meet, or the love life that you're going to have, you are very spiritual. You're going to have a very spiritual partnership. Your marriage is going to be based on very pure spirituality. Okay, so you guys, you both are going to be someone who knows how to attract and who knows how to manifest. Okay, it's not only because of gratitude, of journaling. Despite of all these things, I think it's mainly also because of your karmas. It's like something in the universe has unlocked or given you a key to unlock the mysteries of the universe. Okay, so this is something that I'm kind of seeing for this group. It's a very spiritual energy. You are someone who kind of likes to go to a lot of this divine places, sort of temples and stuff like that. Okay, and you are someone who is very fond of praying, meditation. Meditating is definitely one of your base forms, because you kind of know that it's through meditation that you kind of get a lot of things. Okay, so that is also a part of manifestation. So this is something that you are, that you're very strong in. Okay, uh, I kind of see you being someone who knows how to go with the flow of life. You are someone who has kind of, so I'm not really picking up any kind of past energies over here for this group. The reason is, I think, because you have left your past somewhere and you're kind of in your present moment. So the focus over here is very deeply connected to your present. So right now you are so focused in your present that neither the past disturbs you, neither the future. Okay, the focus is completely on the present. You are kind of unlocking certain things in your life that can actually change the cycle. Okay, so this is actually a very spiritual group. Let's go ahead and pick up your tarot deck. So if this resonated with you, group number two, then this is your reading. You have the Knight of Swords. You have the King of Pentacles. You have the Eight of Pentacles. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Page of Swords. You have the Tower. You have the Temperance. And bottom of the deck, no, let me just shuffle and get more cards. Okay, you have the Four of Swords. The Chariot. And bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor. Okay. Group number two, this is a very interesting spread that you all have got. You're someone who's very hardworking. You only very purely believe in karmas. You very purely believe in only doing what is right. Okay. Um, you are someone who kind of, it's like, you know how to deal with the world, you know how to deal with people, you kind of know what to do and when to do it. Okay, you are someone like that. You're not a loner or you're not like an introvert, but you kind of, you're like more like an independent contributor, correct, to, even to this universe, to the world. So you are like who likes to do a lot of things, right? You like to maybe go around a lot, you like to meet a lot of people, you like to talk to a lot of people. The energy over here is very secretive. Okay, you have this very secretive kind of energy. You have this energy that is, it's like, there is hard work, right? But there is silent hard work. Okay, there is silent hard work, and over here, in the recent times, a lot of things would have changed in your life. Okay, there is this very interesting changing energy. There is an energy which is kind of, it's like, you also have these healing abilities in you. You are someone who kind of, when people walk up to you, you kind of like to, they like to talk to you, right? You like to listen to them, you will give them good advices and things like that. Okay, so recently there could have been a life changing incident, okay, that you have experienced, and you kind of, and that has kind of transformed you. Now this could be related to losing someone very close to in your life. You may have kind of lost a parent, or you would have lost a sibling. That is something that I'm picking up. Okay, but this is certainly a male figure that you may have lost. This may not be for everyone, but if it resonates with you, then this is your reading. Okay, so it's like a lot of things are kind of falling apart, but as they are falling apart, it's also being renewed, right? It's like something like this, right? Like there are new things that are automatically being put to your life, like whatever you're asking, it's kind of finally happening. Okay, so you are kind of in your own power. You are kind of somebody who is very much focused in the present. Okay, very honestly, love over here is something that currently I don't see for you, because this is not a part of your manifestation. There may be a want, there may be a desire, but this is not a part of your manifestation right now. There is a love energy. Okay, there is definitely an energy which is telling me that yes, there is love in your life, but that is not the focus, because this is something that you're manifesting or you're attracting. Okay, and somewhere you are a very hard worker, right? You like to really work hard. Okay, you've worked hard all your life, and this is something that you're focusing right now. So what you right now want, or what you're focusing towards, is basically finances. Okay, you're also working upon yourself. You are also trying to manifest, so you do have the wheel of fortune. So you kind of are moving more into a healer kind of an energy. Okay, you're kind of learning the mysteries of life. You're kind of, that is your focus right now. Okay, your focus is to kind of tango with the universe, to kind of be in love with her. So this is something more that I'm picking up for this group. Okay, let's go ahead and pick up a few more cards and see how you are going to meet or attract love in your life. We have be peaceful, we have infinite supply, okay. The next card that has come out is emotional connection. The cards just fell and I had to kind of pick them up. So let's go pick up more. I don't know why the cards are just falling, but I'm happy. Okay, intuition guides to prosperity. Don't let pride block blessings. Release fear of lack. Embrace abundance. And bottom of the deck energy, we have again the wheel of fortune. Okay. Group number two. So you are someone who is a very powerful manifester. Okay, you are manifesting everything in your life. You're manifesting love. See, this is a very beautiful energy that I'm picking up. This can kind of be related to the goddess Lakshmi. Okay, so she's basically the goddess of wealth, but she's also the goddess of spirituality, abundance, and intuitions, right? So there is some kind of balance that is kind of taking place in your life, okay? And this is also somewhere related to your wealth towards your money. But I think what you are kind of doing right now is you are kind of, you just want to feel fulfilled, right? You just want to like feel like I have everything in life. Okay, so money again, it's very interesting because for group number one, money also came out. For them, it was even more stronger. But for this group, it's like more related towards money as well, like having enough. Okay, you just want to have enough money, and it's also kind of bringing a spirituality out of you. Okay, so you're kind of using your manifestations, you're kind of using your spiritual pathway to kind of attract money, to attract wealth, and to attract love in your life. Okay, this is going to be a love reading. So for you, what I'm seeing is there is a very beautiful woman and there is a very beautiful person that is going to enter your life. Okay, and this may kind of happen at a very unknown time, at a very unknown day. Okay, like one random day you just feel like you want to go out for a coffee, or you just want to travel somewhere, you just want to go out, and then you may just kind of scroll through your phone, or you're just looking and somewhere something is going to click. Okay, you may just randomly meet a person, and then you kind of, in that moment, you may not really pay attention to it. But for you, what I'm picking up is there is a very high possibility that this is someone that you're already manifesting, but when she stands in front of you, you will have an idea, but you will not be sure about it. You look at these two cards, this is about emotional connection and intuition. Okay, so this is what is basically in your future energy. So this is what I see that you both are manifesting, right? You both are like manifesting each other. But if you see that there is this lady who's kind of waiting. Okay, she has this very goddess energy in her, right? And this is someone that you really want, someone who is very beautiful, someone who is very kind, someone who's very generous, someone who is very respected. Okay, so your foundation of your relationship is or has to thrive on respect and love, of course. Okay, so this is an energy that I see that is coming into your life. This, I'm not going to give you a timeline because you're already manifesting, you already know when you want this connection to happen. So whenever it does, it will be right in front of you, and you will be capable of recognizing this person. Okay, this person within her own self, she's going to be very abundant. She's going to be very rich. She's someone who's going to come from. She's going to come from like you can say like a family that is well to do, and somewhere you are also kind of going to connect. But see, here's the thing, right? What I'm picking up for you is that she may kind of be someone who's more powerful than you. Okay, she may understand mysteries, occult secrets much better than you. So whatever you're doing, you continue doing it. I'm not saying no, but because it's just the way it is, right? It's just how nature gives us things. It's just how the universe reciprocates to our energies. Okay, so this is definitely something that I'm picking up, that she's going to be more stronger, more powerful, and she is the one who is going to get all of that abundance, that luck into this relationship. Okay, and the base of your relationship is going to be more or something like this, that this woman, whoever she's going to be, she's going to kind of, or this person, okay, this is not gender specific, but for this specific person, they are going to need respect. They may not demand it, but if you disrespect them, they are going to leave you in a blink of an eye. Okay, so respect is something that you has to be a base of your relationship. You need to learn how to respect people. I'm not saying that you don't know, I'm just saying that it's going to be at a very different form, at a very different level, because of this person who's going to enter your life. It's through them that you're going to get a lot. Okay, so let's go and pick up another deck for you. So this is an energy which is kind of moving more into something like divine masculine or divine feminine, something related to a god or a goddess energy, right? So that is the kind of love or the relationship that you're going to have in this lifetime. You are someone who is going to do a lot for this person, okay? You both are going to do a lot for each other. There are very happy moments. You're kind of going to feel that this time or this moment should not stop, right? Time should just stop and you both should just be in that space or in that moment. All right, let's see what other cards we have for you. You have the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Coins, you have the Six of Swords, and there is another card, Nine of Wands, and you have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. All right. So this is more of an energy of a Beauty and the Beast, right? So now it makes kind of sense because when you have somebody who's very kind, who's very generous as a lover or as a spouse, then it is like very evident that you are going to be someone who's more of a fiery energy. You're going to be like a go-getter, right? It's like you are someone who's an achiever, and they may be someone who is more like, it comes to me when the time is ready, it'll come to me. But you're more like an achiever, right? You kind of like to see things through. You kind of like to vision. You're more like a visionary kind of a person. Okay. So traveling are definitely on the cards for you. So you may start or you will be traveling a lot. Okay, because this is something that you may be very fond of, and the person that you're going to meet, even they will be very fond of traveling. You will have a lot of things in common. I'm sorry, your IQ, right? Your thought process, your practicality. Okay, you're going to kind of vibe. So it's something related to sapiosexual. So you guys may be someone who kind of get attracted to people who are very intelligent, somebody who knows how to have a conversation, somebody who knows how to be respectful, correct, and somebody who knows how to be in their own power. So there is also, yeah, so this is more like the Beauty and the Beast kind of an energy. This is something related to uh, yeah, it's not toxic, it's just the way it is. Okay, this is a very beautiful balance about love, about relationships, and about energies as well. So you both may kind of talk in terms of energies, your body language, how your energy system kind of tells them, right? More something like telepathy. So you may kind of psychically be very invested. You may kind of already know that, okay, this is what the person is doing. So this is for group number two. You may kind of have messages in group number one as well. So in case if this part of the reading feels incomplete, then please go ahead and catch up on group number one. There may be something for you over there. Okay, so traveler on the cards for you. Yeah. So what I'm kind of also picturizing, or the visions that I'm kind of seeing for you, is that you're it's like you're going to travel a lot. Okay, you're going to travel to different destinations, you're going to travel to different countries, you're going to kind of be into this very different space. It's a very very spiritual built connection. Okay, so whoever this person is going to come in your life, he or she is going to be very spiritual, and that kind of spirituality is going to kind of somewhere give you growth. It's kind of going to push you to your limits, and is going to make you aware of your own self, right? What it is that you could not achieve in life, what you always thought is unachievable, you're going to achieve all of those things. Okay, so I'm not getting a lot of messages for this group. So this is basically where we are going to, this is all that I'm getting for you, okay? Because you all are you're spiritually you're kind of vibrating at a very different level. So it's like you're more into this manifesting kind of an energy, right? So now it's like you're going to get what you want. You're going to get what you ask for. Okay, I'm going to just go and pick up this last deck for you and see what is in it, what messages we have. Okay, we have dressing up. You have apology. We have surprise. We have hideaway. We have doorway. And we have sacrifice. Okay. All right. Yeah. So your person, okay, this man or this woman who you're going to meet, they will be someone who likes dressing up in a very simple way. Okay, new opportunities are definitely coming your path. All right, apology. So this is one thing that I'm very strongly picking up for this group is that whenever this connection happens, one thing that you have to remember is to be respectful towards this person. Okay, I'm not saying that you are not, you are, but you really need to understand that when you ask something from the universe, when you want something to happen in your life, and when the universe does everything to make it happen, you have to respect it. Okay, just remember that respect is something that your relationship will very beautifully thrive on. There is a lot of love, I'm not saying that, but respect is also equally required. Okay, there is a very nice balance, there are new opportunities, so your coming times are kind of looking very good. So this is something that I'm picking up for you all. Okay, yeah. So group number 2, this was your reading. I hope you liked and resonated with it. uh, Please go ahead, like and subscribe to this channel because it's absolutely free and you don't need to pay to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.